So this is one I think is fun. I'm really not going to talk too much about Lehigh University, though I will say that we have a team at Lehigh that is really doing some amazing things here. But what I really want to think about here is self-sovereign identity. And what I mean there is how do we get to a place where we can put in the hands of learners the credentials that they've learned when they've learned them. So how might we recognize learning when learning occurs and then back into recognizing the quality and verifying and validating that quality. And in so doing, we can defend the value of residential education. So, what we're saying here is let's recognize learning in the classroom and let's do so in an automated way that is verifiable and validatable on demand. So, we're activating the diploma and digging deep and putting some context around the transcript. And then let's recognize the learning that occurs outside of the classroom in our residential experience where the human skills are developed. And then third, let me back up. Let's do that in a personalized way. And then third, let's recognize learning where learning occurs with our partners outside of higher ed. So let's hold to account our friends in industry who are doing internships or offering global experiences. Shouldn't we suggest to them, hey, these are the skills, technical and human, that Cameron needs to learn? Let's offer those to them, and then we're going to hold you to account for those and verify and validate those. But you can offer that those are good, strong skills. And when we're able to do that, we're able to get to a platform economy where we're ready to deliver education when it's needed and when there's an intention to learn. To do that, you've got to have a strong infrastructure. And this infrastructure that I'm thinking about and that we're deploying here at Lehigh and in other institutions across the globe, Malta, some of our community college programs across the US, is a blockchain-based technology where what we're doing is we're going to issue the credential to the chain. That means is that my diploma is verifiable on the chain. I still get the piece of paper, but now it's a verifiable diploma. And that's something that doesn't occur necessarily today. I've been out of school for a very long time, but I can tell you that nobody's ever asked me for a copy of my diploma. They've never asked me what my major is. What they want to know is whether I'm capable of doing the job. So we've got a lot of work to do both inside of our institutions, but I think the blockchain at its core kind of allows us to get there as long as I give learners their competencies and credentials and give our institutions a way to verify and validate in real time. And that we challenge our institutions that are hiring our learners to shift the way they hire and move away from asking me what major I have and move towards what competencies do I have, regardless of where I've learned them. And then we can anchor learners to our institutions with blockchain.